Welcome to This Week in Venice, Florida. In today's episode, we're going to be unfolding the big mystery of what it's like to be an out-of-town buyer. It can be a very overwhelming and daunting task, but Caleb and myself at one point were both out-of-town buyers. We both moved here from Maryland, respectively. I myself came down for a week, researched the area, fell in love, extended my trip for another week and a half, and purchased a home.
My story is, it took a little bit longer than that. I had a business to sell up north, so by the time I did that, we went through the whole process of learning, figuring out where we wanted to move down here. It took us almost 2.5 years, so everybody's not the same. The goal of this video today is we're trying to put together the steps for whether you're somebody who's moving next week or somebody who's moving in 2 years from now, but the steps that you'll take to discover this area and that we're gonna tell you all about today really are going to make it kind of a pathway on how you get down here to paradise.
What we've realized through our own individual experiences and working with our customers, it's not a one size fits all, but the one common denominator is we're all in research mode. And we all learn just a little bit differently. Some of us are visual, some of us like to read, and some of us like to be there on the spot. So today we're going to cover all the steps that we've perfected to make this process as fluid and as seamless as possible.
You know what, Lanir, the weather is too great today. Let's get the heck out of this office and get somewhere a little bit more exciting.
My God, a transition. I've been waiting for this. Let me try this. Ready?
No, Lanir, we have effects for that. We can take care of this.
All right, my bad.
Let's get down to the beach.
Oh, that was a great ride. So here we are, beautiful Venice Beach. Behind us is Sharky's on the Pier, one of our favorite places to hang out and meet of all our customers. So remember, today we're covering all the steps and processes that we've created to what it's like to being an out-of-town buyer.
Yeah, so if you're an out-of-town buyer and you're trying to figure out the mystery of, I'm moving from way up there to way down here, it's a little bit scary. So the whole point of this video is to get you on the same page as we are so that you understand how the process works. The first step in this whole thing, you're already halfway there. You're watching this video. To finalize step one, just subscribe to our channel. That way you're gonna see every one of our videos that we put out that gives you little insights into the area, so you're gonna know exactly what you're looking for, just everything that there is to offer in Venice. Not only just the homes, but the area, the surrounding area, and all the cool things that there are to do.
Like Caleb and I are both local realtors in the Venice area, and we put out videos weekly about the real estate market and all the amazing lifestyle and amenities that this place has to offer. So when you subscribe, you're also learning.
And now, step two is go to our website. Our website is sharktoothrealty.com. Go there, set up a search so you can figure out what kind of home you want. There's all sorts of communities down here. You can live close to the beach, you can live on the island, you can live in one of the many gated communities that are all over the place. So go on our website, find the areas that you like, see, kind of just look, see what's out there for yourself, and do the research that you're going to appreciate that you did later down the road.
The truth, step two, Caleb, is one of my favorite steps. I remember as a buyer it being such an exciting time. When you're setting in your parameters, set a little bit below what your projected budget is and a little bit higher so you get a better understanding of the value of this market. And remember, sometimes things may seem out of reach. That's where we step in. We can at times negotiate a better price for you. And it's very exciting to see what the lay of the land has to offer.
Step three is we always recommend coming down for a visit. Get to know the area, just kind of enjoy the area, see all the different neighborhoods. We're happy to meet with you when you come down just to visit so that we can get you into some private listings so you can actually see in depth how the houses are built, what kind of amenities are in that neighborhood. But really, we always encourage you to visit. We do have people that don't visit. Tell us about that.
Well, step three, it doesn't always require you to visit. Maybe you've learned about the area in the past. Maybe it's something that just speaks to you. I know when I was researching, I did sleepy beach towns all across America, and I really honed in on the Venice, Sarasota area. I came down for just one quick week, extended my stay, and left with a purchase. But we understand that everybody has a different journey with different timetables and different entry and exit strategies. But visiting and understanding the lay of the land is extremely important because you're moving your whole family or you're coming here to retire and enjoy your golden years. We want you to retrofit your life here and live the best life possible.
So that leads us to step four. When you're getting into the specific information stage, that's when we're really getting into the nuts and bolts of what you want. You've been down here, you know what the area is like, what it has to offer, and you've locked in on neighborhoods that you really want to live in. At At that point, that's when we can really effectively start marketing to you. We can start keeping track of what's selling in that neighborhood, whether your timeline is 2 weeks. We can be going to those houses, sending you videos, doing FaceTime calls with you, making sure that you're keeping your finger on the pulse of how that neighborhood's changing, the new homes that are coming on the market, homes that have sold, so that you really understand what you're getting into in that neighborhood.
Step 4 in getting that pre-approval is extremely important. Oftentimes it gets overlooked because people, usually when you're purchasing a home or about to purchase a home, you have a very good understanding of your finances. But sometimes that lender just doesn't understand the big picture, and there could be some hang-ups or hiccups. That's why it's best to get that process started as soon as you make that decision to make the move. We've seen many buyers come from out of town, not have all their ducks in a row, only to miss out on that property that they really love.
Offers must be submitted with a pre-approval letter or proof of funds. It's almost standard. You have to, because people want to know that you're serious, that you're a serious buyer, that this isn't just something you're doing on a whim. Oh, I love the house, let's buy it. No, you're an educated buyer that's done their homework, that's got pre-approved or has their proof of funds already ready to go. You're ready. Let's get to the next step, and this one by far
one's fun.
This is the most fun. Let's get out there and go shopping for your new home. Come on down here, maybe visit again, or we can start doing it, like I said earlier, with FaceTime showings. We'll go there, walk through the home with you. You'll be able to see everything we see, tell us to turn left, tell us to turn right, so that you can really see the home, and then maybe even put an offer in on it.
Yeah, and this shopping phase is extremely fun. It's exciting. There's always a mystery to unfold. We're gonna get you private showings. We're not gonna rely solely on open houses. That's for the ubiquitous crowd. We want you to get personal and close and emotionally connected to your future home. So we're gonna make sure that you have all the time you need to get familiar with the neighborhood, familiar with that home, and you just gotta give us a call. We'll get you in there.
Absolutely. And then the next step is we find that perfect home, we're gonna put it in an offer, we're gonna negotiate that contract, and then get it under contract and secure that home so that you can start looking forward to your life in Florida.
You know, sometimes there's markets that are hot and you feel like there isn't any leverage, but there's always a creative way of getting a little bit more added value for our customer. And we're gonna step up, we're gonna go all the way in to make sure you're getting the best deal, the best value, and make sure that your long-term goal is that you're happy and satisfied.
So step 7 is, now we're under contract. This is when we get all of our inspections done so we can find out how that house fared in all the 2 hurricanes that we had. We want to make sure that that house is perfect. If it's not, we need to talk to the owner and negotiate maybe a little bit of a concession on the price to make up for some things that we've discovered. And then you're going to look for insurance. Always get your insurance quotes before you're under contract. You want to make sure that you know exactly how much your insurance is going to be for that type of home.
Now, when it comes to the inspection, the appraisal, and all the insurance, we have a list of qualified people in this area. We also are encouraging you to do your diligence and find the people that you feel comfortable with. But this is a process that gives you a window to make sure that the house is in order and that you don't have any regrets.
Absolutely. You're sure, you know exactly what you're getting and you're happy with it.
So congrats, you've closed on your home, you're ready to move. But then we have all the other buyers in the backdrop wondering and waiting when is their turn. We have a few questions from some of our viewers that are curious about the process and where Caleb and I come into play. One of our viewers wrote in that I'm a spontaneous guy. I'm really quick to make a decision and I'm in town tomorrow. Can you guys meet?
That's the nice thing about having Lanir and I kind of as a real estate partners. If I'm not available, Lanir is. And if he's not available, I'm gonna be available. And we have some other agents too, if we need to refer you to them, but always our goal is you're dealing with one of us or whoever you choose. You may connect with Lanir, you may connect with me. We respect that process and we'll do whatever you want to make sure that we can service you best.
Now, we're both realtors and we both understand this market, and we're gonna go above and beyond to make sure you get the best deal and make this transition as fluid and as seamless as possible. But we want you to understand that we do not take this process lightly. We both moved our families here. We understand what it's like to bring in all your precious cargo and retrofit a new life. And we understand the importance if you're coming here as a retiree and spending your golden years. We always say, and Caleb has a saying that really resonates within our house, within our business, is we'll never put you in a home that we wouldn't live in ourselves. To recap that, we have simple steps. Step 1, you've already done it. Get on our YouTube channel, subscribe and learn. Step 2, go to our website, set up your search parameters. Step 3, if you haven't visited already, come down here. If you already have, you've already accomplished Step 3. Step 4, get that specific info, pre-approval, proof of funds. Step 5, let's go shopping. Step 6, you put in an offer, we negotiate, you go under contract. Step 7, inspections, appraisals, insurance. And step 8, the most important of all,
you get to close and enjoy paradise.
we always encourage you in our videos, and you hear us saying all the time, just give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, or set up a Zoom to meet face to face. It's really that simple. We are that accessible. We have people calling us up all the time. Hey, I want to move. We're here, we're ready, and we can't wait to meet you.
That's the perfect customer, quite frankly. Come on down. You want to buy a house? We're happy to accommodate you any way you want. If it's on a short timeline, whether it's this weekend you need to get something under contract, or you're 2 years out, we'll invest in you. Our time is your time. We want to be part of this process with you, and we'll do everything we can to get you in a home that I would sleep in at night so that you can sleep there too.
So whether you're 3 days, 30 days, or 3 years out, wherever you are in your research process, we are here to guide you through every step and make it as seamless and enjoyable as possible. Now get on town, let's have some fun, let's have a couple of drinks and catch some sun.